Now, I get asked a lot, what about help? How am I going to learn this program? Yeah, this program looks terrific. It does so many things, it's just hard to believe it can do all that, but I have to learn it. Well, that's totally true. A program is only as good as your ability to use it. And as you can tell, we spend a lot of time and effort making TPS the best program that exists. And we truly believe that you can't find a finer program anywhere. And as an indication of that, the very first person that ever bought our software 18 years ago is still using it. So what are we going to do about making sure you get trained? Well, first of all, we have a training consultant who schedules times with you. It's not tech support, but he schedules times with you, maybe every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 or whatever works out best, to help go over all the things that you're going to need to know on the program. We also have training CDs, so you can plug CDs in there, and just like this, they'll teach you how to use the program. We also, of course, have tech support, and all these are different ways to learn the program. On top of that, we even do training seminars across the United States. So typically 6 times a year, we're in some part of the country doing a big training seminar, including down here in Florida in the winter. Now, inside the program itself, there are 3 more kinds of help, which adds up to a total of 7 different ways in which we can help and make sure you get trained. So inside in the program here, the first one we're going to take a look at is the Setup Wizard. And we're going to come down here, and I'm going to click on the Setup Wizard to start it. And this is what you use when you first get the program. And it's going to take you through setting up the program step by step. So we're going to hit Start. And here we are inside, and we're going to hit Next, and we'll go ahead and we'll start one. And where we are now is we are in the business area. So what you'll see is as I click Next, on the right, for example, it has name of the clinic. On the left, it says enter the name of the business. So we do that, and then we hit Next. Now put in the physical address. As you see, it just steps you through one step at a time for you to enter everything that's needed in order to set up your practice. If you will just go through and follow this through one step at a time, you at the other end will come out with a fully set up practice. That's all that's actually required. There we go. That whole business area would have been set up, and you would proceed on to the next step until the entire thing is done. That is how easy that Setup Wizard makes setting up your program. What about other kinds of help? Let's say you're in here and we're inside the patient screen, and you have questions about it. Well, one method is you can come up and press on the little question mark up here, and it will automatically load the help system. And the help system really is an online manual. Now, many people are afraid of that, but I want you to know that we searched high and low and found a document writer who writes things like, QuickBooks for Dummies, that kind of a thing. She's very, very, very good at it, and we hired her with no expense spared to have her write the best manual possible. And you'll see there's a lot of pictures. What will occur, there'll be a little bit of text, there's a picture, a little bit more text, more picture, and so on. You'll also notice that it knows where we were, so it's context sensitive. When you were in the patient file and you were doing something, sure enough, that's what it brings you. Also marks over here on the left, and if you can see my arrow over there, patient information, adding a patient, we're in that first one. Then there's other places that you can go and editing patients and all that kind of stuff so that you can get the information. You could also print this if you wanted, although it's over 700 pages, so it's easier to stay in the computer. We put these in the computer instead of printing them because every single time we come out with an update, things would have changed, and then we have to print new manuals every time, and that's just an additional cost you'd have to bear. So it's much easier to do these computer-wise. Now, if even that's too much, we even have a simpler one, which we call our wizard. And for example, I'll just ask for the overview, but the wizard could explain the entire screen. We'll have him do the overview. Now he's going to come in here, show up on the screen, fly down, and tell you what you've asked for. There you go. Now, if you asked for more details, he would go through each individual field and explain how it works. Now, when you're done with him, basically you'll right-click on him and press Hide, and he will disappear until the next time he's used. So as you see, there's really no reason that this program, regardless of what your background is, there's no reason why you can't learn to use it and apply all these powerful things right to your office and just expand, expand, expand. That's what we're looking for.